Hello everyone, Sargon here, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. It's a rainy November afternoon. I'm just checking out our silage bales here. We've had these sitting around here for a while, and we're not going to sell them. We're gonna come in here. We're in the month of November. Silage pricing is not bad, but it should be a lot higher in January. But I'm noticing we've got a lot of room for more silage. And I think this is an excellent opportunity to take on every available silage contract. So we can make more money so we can buy more fields. Perhaps this one, perhaps the far one over there, or maybe even a field down yonder, or, maybe over here. It really depends. Depends how much money we make. And I really want to jump off a big farm expansion with the silage. So let's come in, hop into our contracts. So this is the big one. Nearly $30,000 from just finishing the silage contract. Comes with all the key equipment. So we're going to make sure we borrow these items, because although we have mowers, we don't have a windrower, and we don't have a large baler. And this is the beautiful baler wrapper, and this also is the auto baler. So let's borrow all this. But I wouldn't also mind having more equipment available. Now we want to be careful. So let's do a few things. Let's hop in. Let's get to the farm depot. And we're going to start with finding... Oh, okay. So here's the new piece of machinery. This guy. This is just a mower. We're going to have to try this one out. Got some speed. So we'll send this over to Field 71. Let's go find it here. We've done this field before. So we're going to get this equipment over. We'll get our mowing equipment over. And you know what? We might not need to borrow any other equipment. So let's get him going. Let's come to our farm. Which tractor do we want? This one's out. Oop, so am I. Drop that off. So this is the mowing equipment that I've previously purchased. So we'll pick that up. If recall, the last time we did Field 71, basically the mowing couldn't keep up with the equipment running behind it. So we'll get this one over here as well. Create a job. Send over. There we go. So we're back over here. We will apparently have some fun time backing up as per normal. We'll pick this up. We'll get this sent over. We'll get one of our tractors. Why not this one? Wow, the mower already got over there. So let me go pick up the rest of the equipment. We'll get to Field 71, and then we'll look at all the other silage contracts that we're going to pick up as well. So, issues. Not exactly sure how this happened. But the two AI workers, so I've taken control of this one to see if I can get things unjammed. Wow. I'm not even sure what's going on here. Because we should be coming, I believe, if we're on the right track, here. Yep. This is Field 71. Wow. That was weird. So let's go pick up my tractor. There we go. So let's do a Yui. Gonna have to look back at the replay. Where did I send my tractor? Why was it going in the wrong direction or past field 71? So confused. It doesn't take much, but, well, here we are. You know, in both ways, in the sense of here we are at field 71, and here we are me being confused as to how we got here. So let me get the rest of the equipment, and we'll get things started. We have our equipment set up here at field 71, and we are ready to go. However, let's look at all the other silage contracts we're going to grab. So if we look here, and this is where we need to be careful. I've been caught many times because I see, oh, it's a baling contract. Let me just grab it. Well, this is for hay. As you can see, need to use a tedder, so that is not for silage. Field 14, yeah, that's silage. We can accept that one. We also have field, where are we here? Field 15, but not 16, but not 17, but we have 18 worth nearly $11,000, as well as field 19. Now, to be even more efficient, we're going to come up and we will actually borrow this equipment here for field 14, and we'll get this, use this equipment to get these others fields started. So we're going to borrow that, and then we're just going to come in, and then we will accept 15, we will accept 18, and we will accept 19. So the only thing we have left here are hay contracts, so we will leave these be. So let's come back to the yard here, and we'll get this equipment set up, and so we will be doing a lot of contracts simultaneously. We will be using a lot of the AI workers to get this done very efficiently. Oh, I love this tractor though. So many tractors I would just love to own. It's probably a good thing I'm not a farmer in real life, because I'd be like, ooh, look at this new tractor, you know, nice and sweet. So let me get this one going. We'll get this one running, and then I want to start field 71 myself with that new mower. I think I'll set my mower up on the other side of the field. I have to think about that, but let me get this one up to top here and get these fields going. So we'll get this field started here with our worker. Let me just get things lined up, and hopefully as well we can grab some of the extra silage we'll make on the side here. And away we go. Let's get that worker hard at work, and let's get over to field 71. So this is the mower that comes with the contract. Oh my goodness. Look how fast this thing is flying. So this is purpose built. All it does is cut grass. Wow. Loving this. This might be something we look to invest in. Can't believe how fast we're flying here. 25 kilometers per hour. Amazing. So we'll contrast that momentarily with my tractor and mowing setup. I don't think we're going to break 20 kilometers per hour with that. I could be wrong. And obviously we'll find out fairly quickly. But wowzers. Wow, look at that turning radius too. Amazing. Look how fast we can just zip right back as well. Ooh, Sargon wants. Sargon does want. Look at this. Loving this thing. Better keep an eye on things, because we'll probably get to the end of the field. Okay, we got a little space before we hit the end of the field. But wow, loving this. You know, I've seen this mowing equipment category, and I'm like, oh, you know, who really wants, who really needs. Now, obviously the advantages of having a tractor mowing combo set up is the tractor's multi-purpose. All this thing does is cut grass, But what it does do, it does extremely well. Look at that turning radius. Nice and tight. So, okay, so let's get this on a worker. Now that we have our tractor, in fact, we'll be sure to, let's raise up the equipment, because we'll go to the other side of the field. We'll let the AI worker do its thing. And I don't want these to collide with each other, because my poor tractor has already been through a lot this particular episode. Okay, so if we start from this side, yeah, as you can see, we oh my god, a liar, we did break 20. So we're at 22 kilometers per hour. Although I will say it feels slower. Well, obviously it is, because I was thinking I was getting 25, but still. Big test up here will be as well, how tight is going to be our turning radius. Now, we're not in the market to buy any equipment such as that, because we do need our own tedder, our own windrower, a better baler. And the nice thing with this particular contract is we do get a nice baler and wrapper combo, which we borrowed before. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so I think we can get a worker set on this. And then we can get the windrowing started. What we're going to do is use the Follow Me app. So we're going to set this up. We have, and this is a tip, make sure you have everything set that you want. So we can do 180 centimeter bales. We have the pickup lowered, automatic drop is turned down, turned on, the baler is turned on. So now I just right control F. So that will now follow the windrower here. So we just need to lower it, turn it on, and we can get started. As you can see, our mowers are just having, pardon the pun, a field day right now. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so let's turn around. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. So there's the baler on the move. We're doing pretty good here. And just moving right along. So this should work out really well. Let's just maybe move over just a tad. And we can just, I was going to say plow through this. Is that too many farming puns back to back? I know they're probably low quality, but you know, that's what we're here for, low quality farming puns. I will endeavor to see if I can field any more. Okay, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Oh, what I am sorry about is this field was not perfectly square. So let's get over as far as we can. We will turn this on to a worker, and we'll take stock of actually how our other fields are going. So this is our other worker doing, I think it's field number 19 at the moment, blasting through things. So what we're going to do with this AI worker, we'll move him from all the other fields up here, and then hopefully by the time they are done, we can then come up with the windrower baling combo. However, it's probably not going to be the case given the size of field 71. So I think at the very least we'll get the windrowing done or start it, and we'll move things on. And speaking of moving on, some workers are having some issues. So let's go have a look at that. So here's the issue is we had a bit of a dust off with our two mowers. So this one that is with the contract, the Crone, I believe is how it's pronounced, got all that part of the field done, and my mower only got this portion done. So, but we're left with a bit of a triangle, which is what's caused the issue here. So let's take over, I guess, mine. Okay, there we go. Looks like the AI worker of... Oh, he thinks he's done. Well, that's just not true. I want to use this equipment. So let's have a little fun. I'm going to take this guy out for another spin. You know, obviously... Whoa. Missed a little. It is faster by 3 kilometers per hour. But I love the profile of it. It's got a nice tight turn radius. All the equipment is integrated. You know, from a control point of view as well, it activates both. You don't have to do, you know, the front mower and the rear mower. It just does its thing. Oh, speaking of doing its thing, the baler appears to be on a little bit of a strike. So we'll get this set up again, and let me get that baler fixed. Okay, so confessional time here. So you notice some look like marshmallows and some look a tad greener. And that is a mistake I made when setting up the baler. I'm like, hey, how big of a bale can we do? Well, the autoloader, as you can see, just coming up here next to the tree, that can do 180. I'm like, well, this can do 180. And yes, although this is a beautiful combo here, it will actually only wrap bales up to 150 centimeters. So, but I'm still not sure what actually stopped this from working. Maybe when I jumped through it, moving from machinery to machinery. But, you know, happy accidents. So that works. We'll just back things up. We'll just make sure things are going well. And see, there we go. So with that, we can get this baler on the go. I'm going to have to also move my mower out of the way because that windrower is doing a top-notch job. Oh, and because we're way behind here too, this baler only really looks great. It only works on higher mode using follow me. So a little bit of a problem. But like I say, we've got a bigger problem where the windrower is going to actually run out of space to do its turn. So let me move some equipment. So I moved my mower out of the way, but this little triangle piece appears to have given the AI a little bit of challenge. So I will come back up to the top here and get it started again. And then hopefully it'll handle this V shape a little better. Oh man, I just love the turning radius of this thing. It is beautiful. And at the same time, we're going to hop over to the other set of fields because that tractor is done with its mowing and we need to get on with the rest of those fields. So the AI took care of this field, so we'll just zip up and get this one started. As you can see, these are very small fields and very good money. So let's get him started and away they go. I don't think we'll be able to, but let's see if we can catch up to the windrower. As there's no real way for us to catch up, we're going to hop over and we're going to leave these rows And we're going to come and see if we can get behind this windrower again. Well, of course we can. There's nothing going to stop us from getting behind. Get ourselves set up. Get going again. And see if we can get ourselves close enough. There we go. We got the follow back on. We'll just make sure, will this work? Yep, it's going to wrap. But what we might need to do, come in and we are going to, no, we want to back it up. So right Control S. We'll give it more space because that windrower needs a big turning radius. Yes, we realize reserved for contract work. Huh. Well, that was rude. It lost the windrower already. Rude. Highly rude. So let's see if we can once again pick it back up. Because this is the cool thing about the Follow Me mod. Come on. I feel like, here, doggy. Come on, here. No, it's it just doesn't wanna. Okay, we'll see if we can catch up. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. We can easily finish this ourselves. But I was hoping we could just be a tad more efficient by using the Follow Me mod. But, you know, sometimes technology fails, and this time the mod just might be saying, nah, we're good today. We know what you're up to, Sargon, and we're just not going to allow you to play that way today. Just going to take a quick break from the baling and wrapping in order to deliver a trailer load of silage to see potentially, well, obviously we need to deliver some. We can't keep it all, but to see how many loads we might need to take and ideally be able to complete the other contract fields, although it is a bit random. So now we just need to get a couple more bales here, and then we can get this load up to the drop-off point. So we'll see you there momentarily. Just beginning to unload our first load. So to use this trailer, you do need to hit the command twice. The first one will tilt it, and the second time doing it, you'll activate the push bar. Okay, so it's fulfilling field 18 first, 20%. That's all done. That's nice. Okay, it's decided to move on to field 71. Don't think we'll have enough bales here to fulfill this contract at this point. Yeah, 32%. So let's go in, have a look at the contracts. So we do have field 18 all done, which is good. So one down out of the 5. But we're only at 46% for field 71, and all the other ones are still active. I did bring up the bale wrapper here in order to finish the top fields, so we can just get things wrapped up. Bump, bump, tsh. Okay, so sorry about that. So we just really have this row to do. We get things finished off up here, at least from a baling and wrapping point of view. As you can see, we just finished another bale. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to get one more bale from up here. If not, it's not that much of a big deal, as we do have the rest of field 71 to finish. I do think I've gotten the grass from all the other fields up here. There could be some really small bits and bobs, but I don't think there's any large swaths like you see here. just come around. Okay, so we are at 75%. It's not too bad. Okay, there's a little bit here. Let's see if we can just grab it. Now, if this was the last of the contract and nothing else to pick up, I might, maybe just since I don't own this baler, is try to cut a bit more grass on the edges of the fields and windrow it in. But I'm not too worried. As I said, we do have field 71. So it's 81%. Just go to the top of the field and see if there's anything else left. Oh, we do have this, although this might be outside the field boundary. Yeah, so we're not able to collect that. That's fine. So let me just park this, and then we will quickly grab the trailer here, load up a bunch of bales, and we'll see you over at the drop-off point. Before we start unloading here, our contracts, we'll have a look-see. Field 71, 46% complete. It's all been mowed and windrowed, not all baled yet. But the rest of these fields, 14, 15, 19, and 18, we have mowed, windrowed, and baled all the fields. There's a slight chance, although I don't think it's the case, that there is a row of grass yet to be picked up. But I think we should be okay in dropping all these bales here to fulfill all these contracts. So we'll just start pushing it out. In fact, we're going to pull forward. Oh. I was trying to get a little cheeky, so... because I didn't want to over-deliver. So we will just start throwing these in. So it is doing field 71 here, which big advantage of us doing this way is if I don't have to come back up here for the remaining bales up at field 71, save us some time. It means I can just deliver them right to my farm. And since we're likely to go in December, there is the possibility of there's always a possibility of going, It's being stuck. There he goes. I got two 57s, which confused me. This is taking a lot longer. And it looks like we're going to use all these up. So I was being cheeky for no good reason. But hey, it's always fun to be a little cheeky. And who doesn't like throwing 150 centimeter silage bales? Yeah, baby, that's fun. Well, so I guess the attempt to be cheeky, because it did not deliver any to these fields here. So let's jump to morning, and we will complete the rest of these contracts. We've moved on to December. In fact, I sped by the morning. I guess I needed a good sleep in and past lunchtime, which I will tell you in real life for me never ever happens. The closest I get to is on the Monday mornings when I need to work, it's definitely the hardest to get out of bed. But come the weekend, my brain is like, Sargon, why are you sleeping? It's 6:30, time to get up. I'm like, dang it. So that is normally what happens to me in real life. I wouldn't mind now and again, at least when I have no obligations, to be able to sleep into. I'd be even happy with 10, 11 o'clock. I would. So we're just getting a few little bits here of grass, but we did a pretty good job of cleaning everything up here. So we will have to go down to field 71 and finish these off. And unfortunately, my attempt to be cheeky with delivering all the bales from up here to fulfill all the contracts has not paid off, which is fine. So let's get this down here. And as you can see, we've lost most of the leaves on the trees because there's a trailer, but it only has a little bit of work to do up here. So let's just jump down to field 71. We are back at field 71, and apparently also missing bits. All right, got it. Let's go. So our goal is to finish off collecting all our silage bales, finish off the other contracts, well, actually deliver enough silage to finish the contracts off. And as I, had hoped to kind of, not have to deliver anymore to the biogas facility, it didn't exactly work out that way, but that's fine. So we have, looks like about 4 rows and a bit left here. I did come along with the windrower and try to pull in as much of the silage from the side of the field, just outside, which would normally not be captured, so that's a little tip and trick there. Could have done a little more. Not going to try to get it all. But, overall, going to do pretty good here. Hoping, big payday at the end. So while this is going, let's have a look-see at the price of silage. So it's supposed to go up in January yet and peak. $5.79, although it is going down. Oh, I still think we should probably risk it for a biscuit there. And sorry, that wasn't a farming pun. I'll have to work on them. But I think we'll still wait for January. Although it is still tempting because we do have the best trailer to load these bales up. It is showing the price as going back down, at least at the one facility, but there's still the other one. So I think we'll probably wait. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, but I think we'll be fine. And still have a lot of bales here, plus a lot more to make. So let me just zip along and make up the rest of these bales. Just finishing up all our baling and wrapping here. Well, that's a bit of a lie. We'll deal with you guys later. And we're going to have a decision to make about some of that. So we'll be able to fix part of that, but we'll have to really decide what we're going to do next. So let's see if we need to start going and collecting any bits. Because this isn't our baler. This is borrowed to do field 71. So if it's mostly full, I'll have to figure out what percentage. I could call it now. But if we're really lucky, we'll basically be at 100%. by the time we get to that bale up there, because that's the end of this row. Although there might be large patches along the edge of the farm, or sorry, along the edge of the field, I should say. But we'll find out. So we should get at least one more complete bale. Yeah, there's a lot there, so let's see if we can get one more bale, because that's money. That's money on the table. I don't want to leave it there. I want it in my pocket so I can expand the farm. Just nudge that a bit. Nudge it a bit more. Okay, apparently right up it. So maybe if we nudge it this way, a little bit of that way. See, that already got us 36%, even though we left a bit there. But I reckon, oh, and there's a large patch over there. So we should be able to easily get one more bale out of this. I don't think we'll go around trying to collect any more bits. Might be a bridge too far. Dang it, that wasn't a farming pod. I'll have to think about that. Silo too far? No, that doesn't work. Well, we might have to collect some bits, because that's not a full bale. But that's fine. So that's what we'll do with all the bits and bobs that we see. We will get another bale. That I can guarantee. But do too much effort. Like I say, this is our money, and I wants it. I wants it. It's my precious. Damn it. No, that's a Lord of the Rings. Oh, dang it. So if you guys got any good farming pun jokes, do leave them in the comment field below. Very much appreciated. And you know what I'd also appreciate? If you're enjoying this episode, enjoying this series, leave a like. That will help with the algorithm. Get this video in front of more people. Any comment does as well. And there we go. There's a bale. Not a Christian bale. Dang it, that's also not a farming pun. Oh, man. I'm really lacking on those right now. So what is not lacking is this is a field of bales as opposed to, well, it could be a field of dreams. I'm dreaming of cash. Dang it, that's a baseball. No, that's farming. No, he did plow the farmer's field, so I'll take that. I will take that. And speaking of taking, let's take some of these bales to the biogas facility for delivery. Rolling back into the biogas facility, or the bioplant, I believe it's called. Let's see, can we finish off all of our contracts with this? I'd prefer not to have to run another load up here, but knowing my current luck, probably. But obviously the most important thing is that it does actually go to the other contracts, which it should. Because we already did one, like 18, I think it was. Okay, whoa, let's be careful here. As you can see, we jumped to finishing 15. Yeah, okay. So we sold a few extra bales than we needed to. So let me get these loaded up. I'll get them to the farm as we throw my tractor around, because super strength. So I'll get these loaded up and over to our farm. While we're dealing with getting the tractor back here with the trailer, we're going to have to deal with these bales. Now, unfortunately, I think this bale here is a 180 centimeter bale, which we'll find out in a moment. Yeah, not supported. So there will be a few of these that are 180 centimeters. We're going to do a bit of math in a moment and a little guesstimation as to whether we think it's worth it. So, and by what I mean worth it, should we go buy or more likely just lease a wrapper, assuming they exist? And I might go on a mod hub to see if There is an affordable 180 centimeter baler. It's funny, that one didn't pop up as being not supported, but it looked large. Okay, that one's large. So those are 3 at least. I think this one over here is small enough for me to pick up and wrap with this baler. Question is this one as well. No. So we have at least 4 bales that we cannot turn into silage with our current configuration. Oh, we have 5. We have 5 that we cannot pick up. So that's not good. So this might mean it's worth it. So if we come into here, sadly, all that would have just been so nice that there is nothing here that we can get in the sale. So let's come in here, look at bale wrappers. So this one is 54,000. No, okay. I saw the 180. I got excited, but that's square bales. This one can handle, and it's not a bad price. But I don't want to necessarily buy that because I do enjoy the one that is, and this might be the one to get too as well. This one does both square bales and round bales, but let's look at leasing this. $1,500. I think we've got 5 bales. It's probably worth it. So we're going to risk it. We're going to lease this. You know what I should have done? I should have also changed the color of the wrap before leasing it. So let's go pick that up and get these 5 bales wrapped up. While that is on its way to the store, I did decide just to bring the trailer over and we'll fill this up. That way when we go to stack the bales next to the other ones, we'll get a large stack. Now, we're going to have to decide. This is a next episode thing. Do I lease or buy this trailer, which is great. I love this. And this is a legit autoloader. In fact, I got in a conversation online with another farming simulator enthusiast, and I believe a real farmer, as he mentioned, yeah, in real life, this type of trailer does exist, which obviously I do believe, versus the magical autoloaders, which, like the current small trailer I got. Now, I am tempted, though. So I can get a similar trailer to that does the magical autoloading. It's the same price as what you would just get in the game. But I may be tempted to try to load it properly. Now, as I started this episode, I said, oh, we've got all this space next to the silage bales. But I don't know if I can easily get access to those silage bales without damaging the field, or the crop in the field. Which I've never, ever done before. 100% innocent of that charge. So it's something we're going to have to think about. We're going to have to get this over here. But these bales are ours. So we have 24 here in a second. So we've got 24 plus those 5 bales. So 29 bales plus those 5, which are larger. And I'm going to definitely keep those set aside because I want to know how much we can actually make. And is the $1,500 that we used to lease the 180 centimeter bale wrapper, is it going to be worth it? Which we will find out next episode. So that's definitely something to stay tuned for. And if you have a guess, do you think that's going to be a profitable venture of leasing that for $1,500 to wrap 5 bales. Do leave a comment down below. Very much appreciate it. So let's get this back to the farm and find a good spot to unload it. So as we pull up to our farm, I think this place, this space, not place, although it is a place, makes the most sense. Because let's hop out here, run across our canola field. Like, I could fit them here, but I would have a hard time, hey dude, actually picking them up with anything but a magical trailer and a lot of effort. And we've got 1 month. So the goal is to sell these next month. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to unload these here. It's our property, mostly. And hopefully the city is not planning on doing any construction next to these here. So let's unload it. There we go. And we have 1 more load, as well as our wrapper has arrived at field 71 to collect those last 5 bales that we need wrapped. So let's go take care of that. So we're at field 71, and I think we need to rethink. Well, I think we need to rethink our strategy. Yeah, that technically works. If we come in here and I try to unfold this, we can't do it while it's attached. So I think this is the sausage maker, basically, where it'll just keep making a long line of silage bales until we're done with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to deliver the grass bales to our farm, and we will put this next to the road as well, and we will make the silage there. So plan B, let's get on to it. I did have a bit of a challenge trying to figure this one out. What you do need to do to get it to work, because you do have to disconnect from the tractor, is you just come up to it and hit E to enter. So we'll just turn on the help menu. As you can see, we need to unfold the bale wrapper, and the sausage machine will begin now. So we'll hop out, and we will get the rest of these bales in. Use super strength. Now I have sent the truck over to field 71. There is 1 more of these bales left over. Ooh, just toss them around. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now that's the issue with super strength. Sometimes you just grab onto things. I actually did that with the trailer, and I did sell about $10,000 worth of silage, because I literally threw the trailer with the tractor halfway through the, well, not halfway, but you know, on the other side of the loader, and some of the bales landed in the sell point. So let me get the one last bale here, and we can wrap this part of the episode up. Now, I probably should be using machinery to do this, but we know how that works. Okay, just need to turn on super strength. There we go, and the machine's got it. That is good news. Beautiful. I love the animation. Look at all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? We have 6. So I guess I did pick up an extra one. Missed it. So I think we need to just hop back in. We'll look at the help menu. So I think we need to unload bales. I think we hit R. And I think that's going to finish off the last one. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So this will be easy enough to remember. These 6 bales should pay for more than enough, the $1,500 for this. And if we come in, I'm going to look at the prices, because the silage is, as you can see, next month it should peak, is currently at $579. Grass is only at $146. So $430 some difference, you know, for the 6 bales that we have, I think it's well worth that we rented this guy. Oh, man, we can also drive it around. Just back it up, do a little loop-de-loop. Feels like it's possessed. So that's neat. So let's hop out of that. We're going to go in and we're going to return this. I don't want to incur any additional charges, so we will return it. But that might be a nice thing to actually have. There we go, it's returned, but not today. We'll also just move our truck here, because I do know, even though we're off the road, that this can also confuse the computer and the AI cars driving around. So I'm just going to pick things up. And I will move this. I think we can park it next to our hay bales. We have some yard cleanup to do, which we'll do next episode, but at the very least we'll get this in a better spot. And I think this is the spot for now. So let's get the last of our bales to the farm. This is going to be, I think, an extremely profitable month with these contracts. But next month, or next episode, I should say, is going to be even better. There are some things that we will take care of at the beginning of next episode. I do believe we have some canola oil ready, and I think December is the peak for that. So we will look to sell that. And we'll double check the other goods that we have around the farm to sell. Like, we do have loads of lettuce, we have some honey, the hay, we have wheat as well. Now we might still hold on to that. We'll have to check to see how the chickens are doing. Yeah, so I think those are everything that we have possibly to sell. So we'll just come up here and we'll loop around. Well, look at all that silage. Of course, that's the big thing, silage. We have loads and loads of silage to sell, which I think is going to make us great sums of money and fuel a good farm expansion. At least I'm hoping. And I think we will, because we are going to make lots of money. What, maybe $60,000 from this contract here, or a series of contracts, I should say. Now the question is, can I get this lined up a little better? There we go. I like that. So let's push these out here. And even though when I go to pick these up, assuming I can actually load them onto a trailer, which we'll need one. So either we're going to pick up one of these, either lease or buy it, and take the 24 over at a time. Or there are other trailers we can get. Ah, come on. I thought Bueller. Actually, that didn't work. Okay. And I didn't mean the unloading, I mean the Bueller. Yeah. So there we go. So let's admire. So how many bales of silage did we get from here? We got 5. So we have 29 bales of the 150 centimeters. And then over here, we have 6 180 centimeter bales of silage. Which, since this is a contract, it already is silage as soon as it got wrapped, which is awesome. A little bit of cheat, which is why I wanted to do the silage contracts, because of the peak price in January. So then we have 3, 6, 8 silage bales there. And if we hop over to the other side, I don't think we have any here. No. So we do have a load of silage bales. Oh, look at all that honey. Yeah, squirrel. Absolutely. Look at all this honey we have to sell as well. 10 pallets of honey and 11th underway. And I think this is 24 bales. We might have a runaway somewhere. Oh, I think this was the runaway. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 24 bales. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 bales. So lots and lots of money sitting here, which we'll get to next month. But let's see, as we finish up, we have 5 contracts to accept. So we currently have $27,446. So we'll come in and accept all these contracts, or I should say collect. So we now have $88,657, giving us $61,211 worth of contract income, plus all this silage for days that we will be selling next episode, and ideally buying 1, if not 2, farm fields. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, bye for now.